Okay, good news, and it's
Thanks,
time
everyone.
now to welcome another star of the silver screen who has made the journey from Chicago to Hollywood via Burr and County Offaly, from desperately seeking Susan to Legends of the Fall to a standout performance. As Harry Boland in Michael Collins, he's been wowing audiences for over 40 years, and tonight he takes on his most rewarding role of his career, relegating Colin Farrell to the second sexiest star on The Late Late Show. Will you please welcome Aidan Quinn? She's amazing.
Oh, that was amazing.
I mean, how good was that?
Incredible.
Yeah?
Oh, Jesus, how beautiful.
There we go. Look, he's looking after you there.
Well, sexiest star.
A sexy.
What are you going to do?
Oh, come
We
on.
can only tell the truth. I mean, come on.
An old man.
It's all good news.
Yeah.
You guys have met a couple of times?
We've met a few times over the years,
yeah.
just premieres and this and that, we get to hang a little bit once in a pub. I don't know if you remember.
I don't. Jeez, I didn't even remember we having dinner with Emma. Where did we meet? What pub?
Oh no, it was actually
yeah.
in Ballsbridge at when Four Seasons.
The ice bar. Yeah, the ice bar there.
But that's when you were still drinking.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So excuse me if that was another blackout in the long list of blackouts over the years.
No, it was a good night.
Nah, we've crossed paths. Yeah,
You've crossed paths. And you're back in the parish. You're heading to the Abbey with Steve Buscemi.
Yes.
This is on Sunday.
Yeah.
Tell us a wee bit about this.
It's very exciting. Katrina McLaughlin, the great woman who's director there running the Abbey, came up with this idea of asking actors to come up with a part or a play that they always wanted to do and never got a chance to do. And you rehearse one day and then you put it on that night. And so she asked me, and I was lucky enough to think of this play that is an incredible play by Sam Shepard called Ages of the Moon. And then I realized my buddy Steve Buscemi was already here in Dublin working.
No way.
And we know each other for 37 years. And it's about two men that know each other for 40-something years, sharing a bottle of whiskey on a back porch in a Kentucky thing and going through their crazy lives together.
That's cool.
We're going to do it.
That is cool, man.
Yeah, it's really
Which is
exciting.
amazing. I mean, there's so many Irish actors start out on stages over here and they want to do what you've done, which is, make Hollywood movies. What's it like for an Irish American to come back and tread the boards on the Abbey?
Well, I'll tell you, I'm a hybrid, as you maybe some of you know, but I mean, I'm mostly a Yank, but I did live in Dublin as a teenager. I lived in Burr as a youngster. And so when I moved back after finishing high school, and I started to see some plays that I loved at the Project Arts Center with Gabriel Byrne and Mannix Flynn and Jim Sheridan directed the Liberty Suite and all these great things at TCD Players. And I thought, geez, I could do that. I think that'd be better than working, being an actor.
It does be working for a living.
And I literally called up the Abbey Theater. This is how naive I was. And so
you hadn't done any acting before?
No. This is American naivete. And I said, listen, I just I'm really interested in how do I want to be an actor. How do I do it? And the gentleman said, "I just a fucking prank call." I said, no, "Are you waiting? Fucking wasting my time. This is a fucking prank."
You didn't get that call back.
No.
But that's brilliant. Yeah. I mean, maybe he's still working there when you walk in on Sunday night. That'd be so good.
It's kind of a dream come. It is a dream come true.
Yeah.
It's your first time,
yeah,
on the stage.
Yeah,
that's brilliant, man.
Yeah. Looking forward to it.
You've done so many big roles, so many big movies. You've just played Teddy Roosevelt in a HBO series. Is there one role that stands out for you?
Well, it has to be This Is My Father that I did with my brothers, that my younger brother Paul wrote and directed, and my older brother shot. And we had Brendan Gleeson, Stephen Ray. Wonderful. I mean, everybody was in it. Colin Meaney. I mean, all the great Irish actors. So that was probably the seminal experience of my life, getting to do that with my family. My sister's in it, who had her film opened the Dublin Theatre Festival called Twig. She lives in Dromahair, Leitrim. I'm giving it all the plugs. Get the family.
Yeah,
That's
man. It matters.
Anyway.
When you come back here, I mean, how many
worked with your
times?
brother.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you've worked with
on
him several times.
Yeah,
I
a
think.
load of times. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's this? This
Yeah.
is.
I worked with his brother. He's a wonderful cinematographer.
Oh wow.
Yeah, with Joel.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah.
How many times do people mention Harry Boland to you when you come back to Ireland? The role in Michael
people
Collins.
that have white hair like me, a lot.
Yeah. I mean, you must have been starting out at that time when Michael Collins came out.
I think so. Yeah. I can't really remember much. In generally speaking, but I remember seeing Johnny Rhys Myers in it.
Yes.
And Johnny was wonderful in it.
Yes.
And Johnny may be around the same age.
Yeah.
But no, I didn't. I don't think I auditioned for it. I was asked back days, did I audition? I'm not sure. I could have. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I didn't get the call back anyway. Not the
I,
first time.
what I love about this is, two guys like you who have done so much, and you talk about not getting the call back.
Yeah.
I mean, it's acting is it's still brutal, even if you're big stars like you guys.
Oh well, no, big stars like him, not so bad.
I've been jammy beyond belief, But it's a tough trade. Like it's
tough.
What is the unemployment rate? It's up north of 90% unemployment.
95%, I think.
Yeah.
Of the union.
Of actors are unemployed and
Make
working
under
other jobs.
Poverty level. Yeah.
Trying to get by, So
Yeah.
very rare air. We've been fortunate enough to fly in.
We're very lucky.
You recently played a president, Teddy Roosevelt.
I did.
You had a bit of a transformation for that role.
Oof, yeah, and I still have about half of it.
all bought and paid for, says you.
Oh my God, you put on 10, 12 kilos and they don't come off so easy.
So that's what you had to put on to play the role?
Yeah. I put on about,
what you do?
25 pounds, a stone 10. Well, I get all mixed up with
you
my
need
Irish
touching 2 stone though
Yeah.
to put on. And how long did it take?
Not that long.
Was it
not long enough?
Was it fun at the start and then it stopped being a bit?
Yes.
Yeah, isn't that the way?
And then it's like
you have a list of shit you're going to eat, and you're like, "Oh, this is going to be great." And then day 4, you're going to feel like a pig.
Where's the fat suit? Can't we CGI this? And no, they didn't have the budget for any of
that. There you go.
Well, never mind that.
By the way, please. Speaking of, geez.
Well, look, we'll come on. We'll come on to that, but look, we have to see you playing a president here.
Okay.
This is Aidan.
What gives you, and you alone, the right to decide who owns land and which company does what, where?
What that company is doing, JP, is unpatriotic. It's sacrilege and a desecration, and no amount of profit will ever make it right. So I am going to stop it and make that land public land, and that is that.
Thank you. That was Teddy Roosevelt taking on J.P. Morgan, who wanted to mine the Grand Canyon and take all the mineral rights. That's what he was fighting.
Wow.
About.
That was close.
Yeah.
That was on the cards.
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe a late entry for the presidential election in November. I mean, what do we think? There's stranger things have happened.
Oh God.
Live television, don't touch it.
And your election agent, Colin Farrell.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I'm assuming the shake of the head is doing a lot of heavy lifting there, Aidan.
Oh Jesus. What have we got in store for us? In the next 3 weeks?
I mean, you guys are both living in the States now, so it's...
Yeah, it's rough. It's really rough. It's really, it's unbelievable. But we have to get past saying it's unbelievable, because it is believable, because it is happening, and because there is that many people that are going to vote for him and possibly elect him. I mean, it is absolutely frightening. It's beyond.
But you also have to. Whoever decides to vote for whoever, you have to ask the reasons that they're voting for that person.
Yeah.
And anyone for either side, if you bring it back to the people, the American people, I was waxing lyrical, getting a bit of a head of steam about the Irish government not funding Deborah.ie. But, you know, the American people and human beings aren't, by and large, protected by their governments in the way that they should be. And governments are full of empty promises around election times and stuff. So you have to ask, you know, whatever side, whoever votes, how do the American people get served best? And how do you bring them together? Because they're fundamentally, you're from there. I've lived there and raised my 2 sons there. They're fundamentally fantastic people. Yeah. And there's just too much division now. Yeah. And so, you know, you bang the pulpit in one direction too loud, you're creating division. You bang the pulpit in the other direction too loud, you're creating division. Division sometimes is essential. You need to see what happens between the 2 lines of opposing forces and how do you fill it in a way that's peaceful and that's regarding of the other side, not just dismissive, because then it's just going to be aggravation. Yeah. You know, and I just want American people to be looked after, to have a good time and have a greater sense of what the country is called, united, to be more united, you know? Yeah. I mean, it's a bit puerile.
What I love about that, Aidan, is this is Colin Farrell who said, "Don't touch it." And then
no, but I'm going, how can I get in shit for what I'm about to say? And I'm trying to think, because, you know, it's a world of people are looking for sound bites and call you out over this and that and the other. And what I'm really just saying is, and I'm not putting me, anyone who knows me knows what side, if I had a vote, and I don't because I have a green card, but I'm not a naturalized citizen over there, so I don't get a vote. But if I did, people who know me know what I'd vote. But the bottom line is, whatever happens, there needs to be less aggression, really, within America, within American politics. The amount of time that they all spend flinging mud at each other, they haven't got the energy that they need to focus on the causes that they need to focus on. Do you think? Well, and I'm not saying don't be critical. I'm not saying don't be critical of the other side. That everyone has to go around high-fiving each other. Yes, there's going to be differences in opinions and so on.
Yeah, listen. You know, I golf with a lot of Trump voters and supporters.
Yeah.
And I've had to stop golfing with some of them because of the aggression and because of the bullying, because of the, you know, I mean, and before with Bush and that, you know, you could have your arguments back and forth about Clinton, Bush, and that, but the aggression that you're talking about, I see mostly on the Republican side, much more so than I see on the other side. Yeah. And I do think you do have to stand up. There is a closet misogyny and racism that is underneath that support for that despicable man that has to be called out. It has to be. Because it is anti-women and it's anti-race and anti-conclusion of people. You know,
I'll stand down from disagreeing with you on any of that.
Yeah.
Before we let you go, we've 2 questions. The first one is, and we're talking about people coming together. I mean, when are we going to get you 2 guys working together? Because you guys have worked with a lot of people. Oh you guys have worked with a lot of people.
I'd love to work with Aidan.
I would love it.
The other one is, you got Brendan Gleeson in common. I think, did you do Barry Keoghan's first movie?
Yeah, one of his early ones. Yeah. Stay.
I mean, is this something we can make happen, Colin?
Yeah, man.
I'd love to.
For sure,
I'd love it
too.
I'd love it.
This
man and Penguin, you just that's just amazing.
Thank you. It's fun, man.
Incredible.
Thank you.
Well, look, we are going to show a little clip of this. Congratulations on the Penguin. It is.
Thanks, man.
It's absolutely sensational and
tasty stuff. Thank you.
And if you don't mind, there's been lots of people talking about the prosthetics and all of this and the transformation. Can I just say, the performance from you is absolutely sensational. So
thanks,
congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks
a let's have a little look. This is Colin doing his stuff.
I know, but I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry for everything that's happened to you. Jesus, you meant something to me. Still do. And I fucked it up. And that I ain't never gonna live down.
Aidan, I would love to say that go and see you in this play. Are you reading with Steve Buscemi on Sunday night? I mean, there's not a chance anybody's getting in. This thing is completely sold out. So I'm just going to wish you the best of luck with it.
No, thank you. Thank you.
And little update for you. One thing that we didn't F up tonight.
Go on.
So far, we've had 270,000.
You are joking. That's mega.
So generous. We need to do this again. We need to do this again. Give it up one more time for Aidan Quinn and Colin Farrell. The Penguin is available to watch on Sky. Streaming now, episodes out every Monday. Tickets to see Aidan at the Abbey, they are sold out, folks. But Aidan and Colin's new movie will be coming soon. A reminder of your competition for you at home and your chance to drive away in one of these.